What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Power Move, the podcast where we discuss hip-hop news, reviews, and whatever we want to. My name is Jack Price, and with me, as always, is our wonderful co-host, Brandon Cahill.
What's up, guys?
And today we're joined by a very special guest. She's a singer, songwriter,
connoisseur, music, Omaha. Maria, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah. So Maria just released a song called Drowning. It's pretty dope. And this is your first song, or how long have you been doing music?
Well, so this is my second song.
Okay.
I've been doing music for a while, but this is like kind of recently, like on my own, kind of solo.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the past 2 years, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Okay. And so before that, did you like do school for music, or is it just something you got into?
Before I actually did musical theater, and so I did that like my whole life, just theater and whatnot, and then yeah.
And you lived in Omaha?
Yeah,
this whole
I lived
time?
in Omaha my entire life.
Okay. And just for background, where'd you go to high school in Omaha?
I went to Millard North.
So you did like choir and stuff there, you're saying?
Actually,
or just
didn't do
okay.
choir,
Not even
no.
show choir or anything?
No, not
okay.
even show choir.
Lit. Okay. Cool. Well, I have a few questions written down, but I mean, we're just going to try and make it more of a conversation in general. So, Jack, do you have anyone to start off with? Or?
Well, before we get too much into it, if you're listening to this, just audio, we are on video for the first time ever.
Finally.
Power Move Podcast is now, everyone wave to the camera.
What's up?
But, so we're now on video, so make sure you subscribe to whatever channel we put this on. So you
YouTube,
can stay up to date.
SoundCloud, yeah.
Yep, so you can stay up to date with kind of what we're doing. Hopefully, they'll continue to be videos. It just depends on how big
Yeah,
of a pain
me
in
and
the
Jack
ass.
got bored. We did the last two by ourselves, but we were like promising people interviews.
Yeah.
So, we're going to have a few more after this. We have a really special one coming up. Like, we're going to record it tomorrow, I think, and drop it next week. But that'll be super dope, super dope as well. But for right now, we got Maria. Okay, so I guess the first question that I had is, when I was listening to your music, it's produced by Ryan, the first song, correct? Or was it just engineered?
It was actually just engineered by him. So
Okay.
the beat is something I found online.
Okay.
And so, yeah, it's by a
OG.
guy named Mantra.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I have a couple songs produced by him as well. He's dope.
What?
Yeah. That's lit. With Marty McMoon. Shout out Marty. He's from
Ooh,
Omaha,
shout out Marty
too.
McMoon.
Yeah, he's dope. Okay, so with that, where are you trying to go in your lane? Like, are you R&B? Are you hip-hop? Are you, like, like clean? Or where are you going with it?
You know, that's what I'm trying to figure out
'Kay.
still. Definitely, I think I want to go towards more of like an electro pop side, but it's just been easier, I think, for me to write the slower R&B type emotional songs. But I'm like a huge like lover of Scandinavian pop, which is kind of different.
Yeah, that's
but,
cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Who?
kinda
Name
get
some Scandinavian pop artists.
my favorite, like my inspiration, is a girl named Astrid S. And
Okay.
she's been on a lot of like Kygo but Matoma, you know?
Okay.
You know who that is?
I don't.
But she's been like featured on a lot of songs. And so her, Zara Larson.
Okay. I've heard that name.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then a girl named Alma. There's a lot of like pop singers coming out of there.
Lit. Okay. Cool. So, other than that, like, do you look up to any of the artists for inspiration, or is it just that like Scandinavian pop stuff right now?
There's a lot of people I look up to. I mean, I love Ariana Grande. A lot of people. I like really like female singers for the most part, but
And it's more like pop, hip hop, R&B kind of stuff then? Like, not like country? Are there any other influences?
no, not
Okay.
country.
Because I like, it's not like a twang that I hear, but you have like you have a very certain style, like when you sing. So I don't know how to describe it, but I guess it would lean. I hear a little bit of the Ariana Grande. I'll have to check out the Scandinavian stuff too, though. But that's lit. Jack, what do you got?
I'm just letting you run wild. I'll jump in when I need to.
Okay, cool. Dream features. Who are your dream features for right now?
Oh gosh. Well, I would say Adrian Streisau.
Okay. Yeah. He's dope. He's I guess we should get into this a little bit before you go further. He's like a Christian type artist, like a clean one. Is that like the style that you're going for? Or are you going more secular, explicit, that kind of stuff?
I don't want to be like totally explicit, but probably a little bit.
Okay.
I'm not really going for the whole clean thing, but
Okay. So do you have inspiration from that? Like, did you come up in a church or anything like that, or is it just
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, actually.
So how'd you link up with Ryan and Luke then? Luke Rels. We interviewed them. If you guys haven't checked that one out,
Go listen to it.
yeah.
Well, funny how I actually met them. I met them at a prom group.
Okay.
Like probably 2 years ago, and they were in the group, and he had just started rapping.
Luke or Ryan?
Luke.
Okay.
He had just started rapping, and so we started talking about music, and then I followed him on Twitter, and we just like each other's stuff all the time, and yeah, that's really how we.
Fire. Okay.
Luke's a good guy. We love
He's a
Luke
good
on
dude.
Power Move
Oh, yeah.
Podcast.
We go way back.
We do go way back with Luke.
Good stuff. So I guess with the inspiration stuff, do you listen to like a hip hop, like, cause you got into Luke stuff, I guess, a little bit. Do you listen to hip hop like on a day-to-day basis, or is it more of the Ariana Grande like pop style?
Honestly, no. I'm trying to get more into it.
Cause like underground people like Adrian. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, no, not a ton. But I am listening to more.
Okay.
Just
So Drake,
a little bit. I mean,
man,
Yeah.
we're big Drake fans.
We love
Yeah.
Drake.
Yeah.
Sit on the podcast with us, Drake.
Lit. Okay. So we'll keep going like just on this line, like the timeline. So after high school, where did you start? Where was it in your house? Did you set up a studio, or are you going somewhere?
okay, so after high school, I actually went to a school in Illinois,
Okay.
and I did musical theater as a major
Dope.
for a year. But I was like kind of just in the back of my mind, I wanted to work on my own music, but it was kind of like, this could be a good thing to go into.
Sure.
So then from there, that's when I kind of met some people who were actually just working on their own careers, and it kind of like inspired me. So I was like, okay, I'm moving back here so I can work and save up. And yeah.
So that was freshman year of college?
That was freshman year of college. I'm a sophomore now.
And
Okay.
you're still in school?
Yeah.
At a different school?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
UNO?
And what are you majoring
UNO.
in currently?
Communication studies.
Wow, big change.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Is it like journalism then?
I'm not really deep into the major. I've only been
Okay.
taking classes for a couple of weeks. It's just really
So is that
studying
is that a
people.
plan B, or
no. That's just kind of something to pair with.
Okay.
That's why I picked it. I think it's pretty general from what I've
Yeah.
heard, and I mean, I think it's always good to be able to communicate with people well.
Totally.
And whether I'm doing my own solo career or if I'm working in the industry with other people, I think that would be helpful.
So music is the number one goal then?
Yeah, music is definitely the number one.
And when did that click? Like, when did it kind of hit where it was like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life?
Well, I've always wanted to do music. I just don't think I've always had the confidence to be like, I want to do this for me. But I would say my sophomore year of high school is probably when I started to realize that I really wanted to do it because I was a Viner.
Nice.
Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta get into
Vine,
We got to
so-
go sidetrack.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I was on Vine in high school, and I just like posted a video of me singing, and it actually
Okay.
like ended up kind of blowing up a little bit. And I actually, funny story, got to video chat with Shawn Mendes, like a bunch of like the
No.
Vine stars, like
Wow.
singer wise, I was like friends with in high school.
Because he started out on Vine too, right?
Yeah, he
Sean
was a
did?
Viner.
Yeah.
And you
that's
don't talk to
crazy.
him now, do you?
No, I wish.
Does he follow you on
That'd be-
Twitter?
that'd be an in.
No, he doesn't
Ah,
follow me
Shawn.
on Twitter, but he did follow me on Vine.
Then Vine
And
got
then
shut
Vine
down.
shut down.
I know. Honestly, there are so many random people on Vine that I like connected with, but
Any
yeah,
like
now
Jack
that
and Jack or Sammy or anybody like that
no,
from Omaha?
not Jack and Jack. Like more, like the Dolan twins. Do you guys know who the
That
Dolan
rings a
twins are?
bell.
We're familiar.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like a lot of other like singers and stuff that went on the X Factor like later
Wow.
are working on music still. Yeah, those are all people.
That's
that
dope.
I used to
What
be
was your
friends with.
most looped video? Do you remember? Like how many loops it had?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I know that my whole account combined was like over 2 million views, but I have
Wow,
no idea
That's
what
incredible.
a single video
That's incredible.
was.
Bodying us over here.
Yeah, I'm not even.
6-second
that's
clips.
insane. And so you have like a decent following on Twitter. Like you're over a K, I think, correct?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so is that like from Vine? Did it cross over? Or was that just kind of building to random stuff?
Partially, but not really. Honestly, that's like one of the most like mind-blowing things for me is like it's so hard to like
cross-platform. Oh
yeah,
my lord.
so
Talk
hard.
about it. Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of them are just from what I've put on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's still a few people that are like, "Hey, I remember you from Vine," but no.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And you have decent like SoundCloud stuff too right now. Did that just kind of like get plays randomly, or is it just friends and family are just kind of sharing it, or what do you think from that?
Yeah, that's really just from harassing people.
Yeah.
I think of me like,
so
can
annoying in the
you please
beginning.
listen to my song?
Yeah.
And yeah, I text like everybody in my phone.
Yeah. Have you got any like crazy bad feedback yet, or is it all pretty positive?
Yeah, no, generally it's all pretty positive. I don't get a lot of comments on my SoundCloud stuff.
Sure.
I think the most hate I get is from Musically. Because I do have a Musically account.
Nice.
I was ashamed at first, but I'm not anymore. And I'm actually kind of like working with them a little bit. I'm in their Spotlight program on their partnering app called Lively. And so it's just live streaming.
Okay.
But 10-year-olds can be very harsh. That's all I'm going to say.
Because they don't have feelings yet, I don't think. They haven't like hit the hormonal stage where
True
they have
that.
like feelings.
They just
or
don't care. They just go after people.
They do. They
Is that like a
really
DM
do.
thing or comments on the? I've never used Musically.
So, well, Musically is like, I don't know. The only way I can explain it is like a mixture between Instagram and Vine.
Okay.
But most people use it for like lip syncing videos.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, so a lot of people do that, but
Our number one fan. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been posting like singing videos on there, trying to get a little bit of traction. But
and have you seen any traction with it, or is it?
I did have one video that got like 21,000 likes.
Wow.
But from there, no.
How recent was that?
That was probably a month or two ago.
Wow.
Wow. So it's really recent.
A lot of traffic in a month.
Yeah.
Was that like a cover or one of your songs that you've actually released?
No, that one was a cover, and
Okay.
that was an Astrid S song.
Cool.
And is that something you want to do? Is like covers and original content?
I really would prefer not to do covers. Because I think once you start doing covers, it's kind of hard to get out of it. Because you know. But at the same time, it's kind of hard. You know, people like to hear stuff they know already, and that can, you know, have its benefits as well. But no, I'd like to stick to original.
And are you writing all of the content that you're putting out, or writing all the songs that you're?
Yes, I have written everything so far.
So you don't have like any people you write with, or it's all you?
No, not yet.
Wow.
That's super cool.
That's better than us.
I don't know a lot of. We got ghostwriters.
Yeah, I read all Brandon's stuff.
Just
a lot of
kidding.
people don't know that.
Yeah, that's on the DL. Okay. I guess along those paths, have you set up any shows, like in Omaha or abroad?
No, I have not. I would like to, but I feel like I'm still kind of establishing myself. I don't really have enough content,
Clout,
to even do a show yet. But
it's a different animal too. Like singing in a booth and singing on a stage is like, it's different, but that's cool. Do you have connections to venues or anything yet?
No.
Okay. So
no, not really.
I guess what does the Spotlight thing do for you through the Musically? Do they help you set up shows and stuff like that, or?
No, so really all it is a live stream. They just bring me traction to my live stream. So they kind of promote it when I am live streaming. You know, they could send 1,000 people to the live stream at a time if they wanted. So all it really does is kind of, you know, a trade-off, getting more people to go on their site, and then also more people to look at your content.
And do they make you live stream like a certain amount of times?
Yes, so there are a certain amount of hours you have to, and one of the downsides is you can't mention any social media that isn't linked directly to
that
them.
makes sense.
What the hell?
Yeah,
that does make sense.
Yeah, okay.
And so what are those streams, like what do those live streams consist of? How long is the average live stream?
Usually I only do an hour. Well, the minimum is an hour, but usually I do just an hour. And I only really do covers on there because the younger kids like want to request songs, and that's kind of a way to get people engaged, is, you know, asking them what they want to hear, letting them vote.
So you're just singing for an hour?
Yeah, straight up just singing for an hour.
Wow. Do you ever have to say like, no, I can't sing that, I don't know the words?
Oh yeah, all the time. I mean, or
that would be super awkward.
Or they'll ask for something like, you know, some crazy.
Drake and Josh theme song.
Does that have words?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Drake and Josh
I could
theme
probably
song?
do that.
Oh yeah.
Find
you're
a
right.
way. Find a way.
You're right.
Yeah. Okay.
I sang Hannah Montana on there once, so
Wow.
anything's
So
possible.
you're open to anything.
Oh,
There's,
yeah.
There's nothing that
I'm
you'll be
open to
like, no, you can't
anything.
request that.
Well,
We
yeah,
gotta get
unless
on
it's
there.
some,
Request some
heavy
songs.
metal.
Yeah.
Trippy Red. Okay. How are you? I mean, we focus a lot on like hip hop through the podcast. We have a lot of fans that are like really, really hip hop. Where are you on like the new style? Like, do you know like Lil Yachty and like Trippy Red? Like any of
Lil
those
Pump.
people? Little Pump.
Okay, yeah, I do. I'm not a ton about them.
Sure.
I know. I mean, Lil Yachty's on that "Fakin' It" song
Yeah.
with Kalani, right?
Yeah.
That
Terrible
one's
verse.
awesome.
Terrible verse. Kalani's
oh my
great
gosh,
though.
I've been thinking about that verse so much.
He says something about pepperoni pizza at the end.
Yeah,
That's the
like
worst
making
lyric.
you like
Make her a creature. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've
it's
been
my-
thinking.
It was my
about
worst
that.
lyric of 2017.
Yeah.
Like, it was by far horrible. Kalani's super good though.
We love Kalani.
Oh yeah, she
Do you like
is
G-Eazy?
amazing. Yeah, he's pretty good. Sarah's like, yeah. No, yeah, I like him.
His new
No,
album's
yeah.
fire. I don't know if we ever talked about that.
We talked about it briefly.
A little bit. Fire. Love his new album.
We just talked about the things we didn't like, I think, though. That's what
Okay.
we always do.
Yeah, fair. Have you seen anybody live in Omaha?
From Omaha.
No, just anybody like concert wise. Any people in Omaha,
I mean, I've got.
or have you gone out of town to see anybody? I guess anybody live.
I mean, I've seen quite a few concerts. I haven't seen a lot of like smaller artists. I guess. I mean, I saw Cheetah Girls one time. No.
Wow.
But
Okay.
that
How
was
old were
pretty-
you? That's the real question.
That was my first concert.
2 years ago.
Probably.
6 months ago.
Actually.
Reunion tour.
We just came from it.
Yeah.
We're doing the
Yeah,
podcast
what do you
now.
mean? No, that was probably when I was like, I don't know, 7, 8.
Okay, that's fine.
So you were out there in the crowd young.
Oh yeah.
You were
Oh,
getting
yeah.
to it. Okay.
They have I know Skates. We should promote this. Skates come in March 1st.
What?
I know.
Oh,
Zay
I
Gaines gonna
would
be with
go
him?
see him.
I think so. Skate, Zay Gaines, I think. There was
Jack and
one
Jack.
other person. No.
The guy from Corey in the House.
Dude, he's in that one song. And he
Kyle
kills it. He sounds like Rick
Massey?
Ross.
Yes.
Kyle Massey. Yeah.
He's got bars low key.
Do you like him?
You know, I've never heard any of his music. I have a funny story with him though. I messaged him one time on Instagram before.
He tried to hook up.
No.
Oh.
I just
Okay.
messaged
Worst
him
case
on
scenario.
Instagram,
Oh,
and he
Christ.
like, he just replied. I can't even remember, but
So his DMs were open or something. and-
I mean, you could apparently you can just DM whoever. I also messaged like Cole Sprouse, and he read it. It's when
Wow.
everybody had reads on Instagram,
yeah.
but now you'll never know if they read it.
Right.
But you know they feel obligated to
Yeah,
reply
yeah,
if
yeah,
they
yeah.
know you saw,
That's
and
true.
they leave you unread.
Yeah. Except for Cole Sprouse.
Oh
That's
yeah,
funny.
Cole Sprouse. Yeah, I sent him like a picture. I'm like, hey, like, what's up?
He's fine. He is fine.
Did he have long hair yet, or was his hair still short?
Oh no, this is. I mean, I'm sure it was short. This is probably like 6 years ago.
Damn.
Gotcha.
Instagram OG.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Skate since we brought him up?
I think he's awesome. I mean,
He's super.
I've never seen him live, but I would totally go see him live.
Do you have like a favorite Skate song?
Okay. I'm
Just
going
put
to
me on the
have to
spot.
say that it's like that with the Jack and
Oh,
Jack
my Lord.
one.
That's a
Don't-
classic. That
don't
went,
hate
like,
me, but
platinum, I
I
think.
like
That is an OG.
song.
I think it went platinum. Like it went crazy.
He's definitely still eating off of that.
Oh,
so-
absolutely. Yeah, that's his biggest song. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Did you listen to "Late to the Party," like his last album?
I have listened to his album.
Parts
If
of
you
it.
ask me about any
Yeah,
specific
yeah.
songs, I'm probably not going to know, but I have listened
You're
to
not
his
playing it
album.
every day.
No.
Okay.
No, but I do think he's awesome.
Yeah. What about Jack and
Sure.
Jack?
Jack and Jack, I don't really listen to them, but like that song, I mean, that got pretty big.
Yeah.
And of course I'm going to support
Yeah.
anybody coming out of
Local.
Omaha, right?
Yeah. I don't know anybody else.
Are you familiar with "Put Down the Guns" by Jack Johnson?
No.
It's an old tweet.
It's
It's,
a-
it's a really, really
okay.
bad
An
tweet.
OG
Okay.
Twitter
Yeah,
video.
everybody should look that up. It's like
You can't find it anywhere. You gotta go.
I
To
think
the,
he took it down.
You gotta go to the dark web to find.
Yeah,
the
it's
Put
not on
Down the Guns-
YouTube.
Web.
It's
Put down the
really
guns, Jack Johnson.
he did
rapping.
everything to get rid of that clip. That's really bad. Okay. Have you worked with Luke and Ryan like on a song yet besides engineering?
No, not
No.
yet. We've talked about it before, but I don't know if we ever will. I mean, it would be really cool to. I don't know what it would sound like, but
Sure.
it'd be.
So where are you recording a majority of your music? Like, are you at home? Are you?
Honestly, everything that I have recorded has been at a different place.
Okay.
So my first song, which is called Insanity, I recorded that back in Illinois. And then obviously Drowning at Luke's house. And then I'm working on another song with John Pfeiffer, and he's from Omaha. So at their house.
Okay.
Good hip.
But yeah, I mean, I don't have a super dope setup.
Right.
In Illinois, was it like in your dorm room?
It was actually in somebody's like home studio.
Cool.
So you've always been like, I don't want to say using other people's stuff, but do we got like some?
Yeah, some type of echo is going on.
Major echo here?
It's all good. We're good. It went away.
So you don't have like your own setup or your own microphone that you're carrying around?
I mean, I have a little setup. I've got like a blue Encore microphone. And then I've got like a tiny interface, and then I have Logic Pro on my computer.
That's all you need. That's honestly all you need.
But I prefer kind of to record with other people's stuff just because I'm not super great at editing.
Yeah. Right. Do you make them get out when you're recording?
No.
So as far as
okay.
the recording or songwriting process, are you like writing the songs at home, then taking them to the recording space and being like, this is what we're working with? Or are you doing it all in one studio session, writing it, recording it?
So everything so far that I've released or am working on, I've like made on my own before, and then like one way or another somebody's like, hey, like, you know, let's record this or something. Right. So yeah, it's all been previous stuff.
And as far as like the air quotes team of people that you're working with, who are you like talking to on a daily to weekly basis as far as like music goes? Like, is there a photographer or other artists?
Actually, like no one.
No one. So
pretty much nobody. Solo. Yeah. I mean, I had some people that were kind of helping me in Illinois, but it's a little hard since they're so far away, and I can still go to them for advice in like, you know, a critical situation, but yeah, it's been pretty much just me. Okay.
Who did your cover art for Drowning?
Actually, my friends took that picture, so yeah, we went to Lifetime Fitness.
Hey,
did you went with like the intention we're shooting the cover art?
Oh
today.
Yeah, no. So originally, I tried to have my mom take the picture for me in my home bathtub.
Okay.
And it turned out so bad. And so I was like
the honesty we're getting here. We're really digging it.
Well, hey, yeah. So I was like, okay, this is not gonna work at all. And then one of my coworkers was like, I have a waterproof camera, and I was like, can we use that waterproof?
It wasn't
camera?
underwater, was it?
No, it wasn't. And we tried to take them
it.
Underwater, and it didn't work.
Okay,
but,
gotcha.
Yeah, and she had a membership at Lifetime.
Hey. So it all came together perfectly.
So she got me into Lifetime, yeah.
And then did you edit the picture and like design the cover art yourself, or?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, wow.
Cool.
That's the hustle, man.
What'd you use to get it on? Was it TuneCore? To get it on like iTunes, Spotify, Apple?
I used DistroKid.
Yeah, okay. I've used that too. How's the profits coming in? You ready to move out in like LA yet?
Not yet, no. I actually have no idea.
Yeah, it takes like a month, I'm pretty sure. A couple months. I don't know about DistroKid, but
I think it said like 2 or 3 months for the first month.
Yeah.
And then it starts being monthly. I have no idea.
Fair.
I want to know though, because I don't have Apple Music, and I haven't like
Apple Music doesn't even tell you how you're doing, like at all. It doesn't tell you streams or like playlists. Like, it's super weird.
Yeah, as far as like if you're a musician, Spotify's definitely
the way to go. I heard Apple's like working on some system to give you like streams and that kind of thing, but
Apple's about to surpass Spotify for most.
I heard that makes no sense to me.
This summer, I think, is the plan. I'm an Apple Music guy, so this is big news for me.
Yeah, true that. And how are you gonna do the process of releasing now? Are you gonna go like monthly, weekly, daily songs?
I wish I could do daily. Yeah. Honestly, I would like to be releasing, like, my goal would be 1 song a week or 2 songs. Wow. But I mean,
that's a lot.
It gets expensive, even if you're buying beats online. Like,
true.
You know, $100 a beat. That adds up fast.
Right.
So.
And have you considered Ryan producing anything for you, or is he not on your level yet, or?
Oh, no. We've talked about it, but, you know, they're on tour right now anyway.
True.
So
he's super busy.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But no, we've definitely talked about it a little bit, but not too much.
So do you think you could be the third member of the Ryan and Luke Ralphs
Dude, great question.
team?
Honestly, I don't know.
Could you handle the tour life with them? It looks crazy.
I mean, it looks fun. I would.
Yeah.
I told them, I was like, hey, like, you need
Pick
like
me
a
up.
backup. Like, I'll
Yeah, pick
totally
me up.
come.
Just swing by Omaha.
I'll set up speakers.
How do you know how much longer they're gone? Is it a few more months or something like that?
I have no. I think it's at least a few months.
Okay,
Not completely sure, but think it's a few months.
fair.
Mhm.
We talk a lot about Luke and Ryan on this podcast.
We might have to
I
change the
listened
name
to your guys'
Power Luke
podcast with them.
podcast.
Hey, yeah, it was fun. They're good dudes.
Yeah, they are really good dudes.
Yeah. What else you got, Jack?
What else do I have? So Brandon mentioned like when you'll be releasing songs. Are you a bigger fan of like quality over quantity, or do you think the key is to just put out as much music as possible and just continue to slap people in the face with more and more music?
Honestly, I would say quality over quantity, but at the same time, how long does real quality,
Stay quality. Yeah, that's a good
take?
point. That's a good point.
So,
take, yeah.
I mean, like even with, the last 2 songs I've released, I think they're great, but, I would love them to be, even better, but, yeah, I don't even know where I'm going with that, but,
No, that's cool.
yeah.
With that, are you impressed with anybody locally right now? Are you familiar with like Kayshawn, Stilo, anybody like that?
Yeah, I'm a little familiar with Kayshawn, but yeah, I mean,
Is he your style?
yeah, I mean,
Not
I don't
really,
know
yeah.
enough.
You haven't listened to him a
I
ton.
haven't listened to him enough
Sure.
to say, but
Gangster rap, yes or no?
gangster rap.
Trap rap, yeah.
Oh.
Like killing people,
Um,
drugs, violence, sex.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, fair. That's kind of like the scene in Omaha, it feels like. So I was gonna. With that, are you gonna move out of Omaha? Do you think anytime soon? Are you planning on staying here?
I really am trying to move.
Who isn't? Yeah.
I don't want to move without like a plan though.
Mm-hmm.
Because then.
Where
You
would
know.
you be?
Yeah. Where's the place?
Obviously I want to head towards LA.
Mhm.
I think because that's where everybody's going for everything.
Everybody's going.
But I mean, I have Nashville in the back of my mind. Just a bigger city, I
Yeah.
think, would just be helpful. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to move.
Yeah.
And-
Go ahead.
No, hit it.
When would that be? What's the time frame? If it's a perfect world.
I mean, if it was a perfect world, I'd be moving tomorrow.
Yeah.
But,
So ASAP.
I'm trying to move somewhere this summer, temporarily, just to meet some new people, music-wise. And then after, I would love, like, next August to move to a bigger city, kind of more permanently. But, I mean, that's kind of gonna be a little bit of a stretch since it is, like, February.
Yeah.
right
Are you
now.
like working to save up or?
I am, yeah.
Okay. Where do you work?
I work at a steakhouse as a host.
Okay. Outback.
That is the struggle
No,
musician.
No.
career, I think.
Longhorn, Outback.
Longhorn?
Yeah, Longhorn.
Outback's better, but Longhorn's good.
Honestly,
No,
yeah, it is.
No, you're both wrong.
Dude, Outback
Longhorn's
is
the truth.
so good. Outback's so good. Do you get discounts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Fair.
like if you guys want steak sometime, I
Anybody
get
listening?
25% off.
Hey, everybody.
Longhorn,
Power Move
yeah.
sponsored by
Yeah.
Longhorn
Just
Steakhouse.
go
It's
in and
official.
just say power move to Maria. She'll hook you up.
Yeah, 25% off 7 people.
Lit.
Yeah.
Seven's the
Seven
max. That is
yeah,
it. That
no,
is it.
Only 7 though.
Are you living with your parents right now?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Grind's real. Okay. And is that studio that you're talking about, like the mic and the laptop and everything, is that like set up somewhere at your parents?
Yeah, no, it's just in my room.
Okay,
I mean,
closet
it's
or, like,
really
literally in a
little.
room?
No, it's like literally in the middle of my
Wow.
room. Like,
Okay.
Sarah's probably seen it, yeah.
That's cool.
But yeah.
Lit.
And then as far as like, do you plan on just continuing to release singles on streaming platforms, or are you working towards like an EP, an album, a mixtape?
Yeah, ultimately I really want to release an EP. But
How
I
many-
don't think I'm ready for that.
How many songs are we talking on the EP?
I would say 5. I don't know. I mean, as many as I could get on there that I would be happy with, but yeah.
Is that kind of how you are when you make music? Are you like unhappy or pretty picky with everything, or is everything you making a hit when you make it?
Well, I would say that I mean, everything, I wouldn't release something if I wasn't happy with it, and I don't think I haven't made a ton of stuff.
Right.
And everything that I have gone to, the next step with as far as recording, that's kind of when I know that I actually like it enough is to record it.
Wow. No, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
Have you had a bad studio session yet?
No.
No.
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't think so. What do you mean?
So, like, when you write something, are you writing to the beat, I guess, first?
It completely depends. Like,
have you written without a beat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, Drowning is the only song that I have written with the beat first.
Gotcha.
And I am learning piano. I'm not super great at it, but a lot of the songs I'll just find a few chords and go that way. Sometimes I just get melodies in my head and I'll just like record them on my phone and try to put something together that way.
Yeah.
And then a few times I've just had like lyrics that I'll just think of, like, yeah.
Yeah, I guess a bad studio session. I was saying is like, have you been in the studio and it doesn't sound like you pictured it in your head?
Or the vibe was just wrong.
Yeah, anything, I guess. But you just walked away and you're like, I'm never doing this again.
Oh, no.
Really?
No.
I've had so many of those days. Maybe it's just
Every
rapping.
single one, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
That's like 9 out of 10.
I've only recorded like
Yeah.
3
Few different
songs.
times. But they've all gone well.
Yeah, I mean, so far, yes. I mean,
good.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So you're kind of new to putting out music. So we're gonna kind of hit you with, I think, the hard question. If you had to summarize your brand in a couple of sentences, how would you sum up your brand, I guess?
Ooh, that's hard.
That's hard for like new artists, obviously.
Man, I would say, like I said, I want to go towards an electronic-ish feel, but also kind of like an R&B feel. Really, that's all right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a wrong answer. I'm not about to be like, that's fucking dumb. Like,
Stupid.
And do you have a manager yet, or is it like through Musical.ly or anything? Like, is there contracts that are being signed through that?
No, I have not signed anything yet, and I'm trying to be careful about that.
Yeah.
Have
there been offers?
A few like little things. There's actually somebody that I really want to work with, called Naked, and they're like a Swedish collective. And have you ever heard Sexual by them? It was like,
I've heard the word.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Well, no, okay, yeah. So they have a song called Sexual, and he like is the producer. He has like that one Maroon 5 song right now on the
With
radio.
SZA?
Yeah,
No
that
way.
song. So it's
Wow.
him, and like I like
That's nuts.
he's crazy amazing.
Yeah.
And I like tweeted about him the other day and was like, I have a dream to work with him, and he like replied and was like, let's set it up.
Wow.
Like, and so
Did he
obviously
follow you?
he didn't follow me, so no.
Working on that part. But
Yeah, no, I wish.
Tweet him every day.
But now I'm like, I'm not qualified to be. I'm just, I feel like I need managed help, but at the same time,
yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready for that either.
What about blogs? Are you like going after any? Have you got any placements?
No, not yet.
No, like
No.
DJ
So you're just
booth.
doing it all organically. Like you're
Yeah.
just putting out the music and hoping that it, like, if it sticks type situation and word of mouth exposure.
Well, I have submitted to a few like music discovery sites, none of which it has made
Those are tough,
it
yeah.
through
Yeah,
yet.
they're so picky.
But yeah, I mean, and with like the leasing of the beats, there's all those like rules.
Oh, there's so many.
And
Yeah.
everything.
Especially when you're on
don't
making
even-
money and stuff off of them.
Yeah, I don't even think that Drowning. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to go back and look, but I don't even think it can be like posted on a third party site.
Gotcha.
Which I'm like, would that be considered a third party? Because I think it probably would.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder how. I've always wondered, like, I haven't heard of anybody just getting, like, sued for.
Mac Miller.
Did he?
For
using a beat that he shouldn't have?
The Donald Trump beat, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it just like a YouTube one?
I don't remember. It was a couple years ago, but I remember there was like the lawsuit and.
I've thought about that because I know so many people that like are using beats that really should not be using.
And they don't pay for them. They don't.
And
pay
they're
a
getting
single
paid
dime.
for them. That's what I'm saying. And like the tags are in them.
Yeah.
Get your tracks today.
Purchase your beats
Yeah.
today. Yeah, that's a
Fire.
major L.
Lit. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, I've hit most of the big talking points that I wanted to.
Yeah, I've pretty much crossed off everything on
I guess to kind of wrap it up a little bit,
my list.
what would you give advice for artists coming behind you?
Oh man, jeez. Well, that's what I'm asking. Other
Yeah,
people
I mean you're new, but
constantly.
still, like you've got the hang of some things like socials and stuff.
I would say probably consistency is a good thing to
Good
keep
starting
up
point.
with.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, at first you may seem like you're kind of harassing your followers by posting a bunch. Or, I feel like if you're starting on your own personal account, sometimes it can be hard to, like, transition a little bit. But, you just got to follow the dream. You just got to do it and get
Follow
past
the
it,
dream.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Anything else you want to hit?
No, I don't think so.
It's a shorter interview, but
This is a shorter interview.
Maria, do you have anything else you want to shout out before, like any socials that you want people to follow?
Oh, yeah. All right. Follow me on Twitter /Insta /SoundCloud /YouTube.
And it's Maria Corinne?
Yep, it's Maria Corinne or Marmar Say What.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And shout her out on Musically, tell her like random songs to sing.
Yeah, give me
Right.
some support on the Lively so I'm not getting so much hate.
When do you typically go on? Like just so people can know.
For the live streams, either I would say Mondays or Fridays.
Mondays or Fridays.
Like mornings, which for me morning is like noon.
Yeah, same.
So-
Oh, okay.
College life. Cool. Yeah, we'll follow Maria. We'll wrap this one up a little bit short today just to kind of keep it interesting the whole time. But that was fun.
Yeah,
Jack,
definitely.
you got anything else? We're going to do another one tomorrow, like I said, and release it potentially next week. But that one's going to be super fun. We got a couple guests, including Keontae, who I had on every day, one of my songs on Spotify.
It's his best song by far.
Oh, dude, I love it.
By
So
far.
we'll get the OG Keontae as well as a few of my friends, and we're going to go through some different artists and compare CHH to the secular lane and see what people think about it. So it'll be fun. Looking forward to that. Otherwise, power move, baby.
Shaw.
Let's go. I want to see how that video turns